Welcome everyone, this is Honest Restart, and this is going to be a very quick discussion video. I don't really have that much time right now because there's Black Friday yesterday and then it's all the holiday sales. But yeah, I still want to talk about this because, well, I feel like I need to, and it's kind of really cool. So basically, there is a rumor going around, plus actual real news, talking about both remakes for Pokemon happening and 25th anniversary celebrations. It's a little combination of things, so that's what we're going to be talking about today. Now, before we jump into things, yes, please check out my social media. There's a Twitter page, a Discord community, a Patron page, and a Twitch channel. And of course, if you like what you're seeing here, also subscribe. But basically, we finally gotten confirmation that Pokemon Company does have plans for their 25th anniversary celebrations. Like, we've been talking about this for a few months already. It's been fairly predictable, but now we have concrete evidence that they are doing something about it. So basically, during the Thanksgiving Macy's parade, we saw a little cute Pikachu dance, and then they showed the 25th anniversary Pikachu logo. You have the little Pikachu logo with the 2 and the 5 for the red little side pouch cheeks it has. So there you go. The 25th anniversary is definitely happening, and more news is on the way. But what's also really interesting is that Kelios on Twitter has given us a few more pieces of information about actual Pokemon games that could be coming next year. Now, for those who don't know, Kelios is someone who has in the past given us both the times and dates, like actual specific times, obviously the date as well, for the partner showcases on multiple occasions. The point being that, yes, this person has proven or shown very likely supporting evidence that they have legitimate inside sources. So this is what this person is saying. Now please keep in mind I'm using Google Translate here because they speak French on Twitter, but it's saying, you're going to have your remake next November. Stop complaining, and you are going to say, OMG, Pokemon, this is the best license. I loved Sun Moon, I didn't like Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. Obviously not a lot of changes. I loved Let's Go, and I liked Sword and Shield, even if it could be better. And I find that the Pokemon license has improved in the general sense. There's something for everyone, next year too, with new Snap, Pokemon Unite, MRPG, Detective Pikachu 2. So here Kelios is telling us the different Pokemon games that are planned for next year. Pokemon Unite, Detective Pikachu 2, finally, new Pokemon Snap, which we already know about, and then the remakes for Pokemon, the games that Game Freak is surely working on. But the big question is, what kind of remakes are we looking at here? Are we looking at Pokemon Let's Go Johto, where it's basically Johto and Kanto, it's just remakes of Soul Silver and Heart Gold or what have you, or Silver and Gold? Maybe that's what's happening, or maybe it's the long-awaited Sinnoh remakes. Now, from what Kelios is saying, when we learn about the remakes, fans in general are going to be saying, oh, Pokemon is the best license again, or best franchise. If that is any indication for anything, I would say that he's perhaps suggesting that they are Sinnoh remakes. Potentially, because I think most people would say that Sinnoh remakes are what the fans really want. Not many people are begging for Let's Go Johto. Now granted, I think Let's Go Johto would sell really well. I think it also could sell like 10 million copies. Just like Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. But for years and years, fans have been clamoring for, memeing about, and talking about Sinnoh remakes. That's what we've really been waiting for. So perhaps that's what he's suggesting here, but also perhaps he just thinks fans will be excited in general for any kind of remake. And I would be kind of inclined to agree with that. Now, maybe not everyone will be super excited about Let's Go, but a lot of people did enjoy Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, myself included, and just me personally, I think a lot of people would agree with me though. Johto is one of the best, if not the best regions. So I would love to see an HD version of Johto, even if it's in the Let's Go style. I would really love that. So it really could go either way, but I'm gonna side with Sinnoh remakes here based off what Kelios is saying. But of course, take that with a grain of salt. This is all rumor, speculation. We really don't know what's actually happening until Pokemon Company or Nintendo confirms it. If it ends up being Let's Go Johto, that would be fine, like I said. I imagine it would be basically a similar gameplay style to what we saw for Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, but there would also be the Johto region. I think they would have to do something extra for the Kanto side of things, because in Johto, you're also connected to Kanto, so the post-game you go to Kanto, but Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee already did Kanto, so to go back to Kanto again just a couple years later would be a little strange, unless they do something to really mix up the gameplay in Kanto. I think they can maybe do that. I'm not sure what exactly that would be, but they would have to do something. Of course, you can make the argument that because they just went to Kanto, it would be weird to force us to go back to it again. Yeah, maybe, but you could also make the argument that because they already did Kanto in the Let's Go style, they only have to make half of the map now. That's also an argument that could be made. I think it could go either way. But Sinnoh Remakes definitely would be the most hype-inducing for most fans. I think there's a lot of potential there, but at the same time, I think that Game Freak would be more minimalist with their remakes. I would love it if they were to add wild areas to Sinnoh. That would be amazing. But if they're remakes, then I'm not sure how likely that is. If we look at previous remakes like Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire, they added some really cool things like being able to fly around with Latios and Latios in a 3D environment or version of Hoenn, which was amazing. So if they could do something along those lines, give us a few wild areas in the Sinnoh version, but still to keep the map for the most part the same, that would be amazing. I would love it. I think there's some serious potential there. It'd be really exciting, but we don't know what they're actually going to do until later. So when are we actually going to find out about this? I don't think it's going to be this year, just for the record. I think we won't learn about it until at the earliest January, but I'm thinking probably February. There's Pokemon Day in February. That's usually where they have the Pokemon Direct to start off the year, or a Pokemon presentation. In that presentation, I expect to learn more about Detective Pikachu 2, new Pokemon Snap Perts, we get a release date for those games, and then get an announcement for the Pokemon Remake, and we'll find out if it's Let's Go Johto or Sinnoh Remakes. But those are my thoughts on the latest rumors and happenings with the 25th anniversary for Pokemon and the potential for a remake of either Sinnoh or Let's Go Johto. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Anyways, everyone, thank you so much for listening and watching, and I'll see you all really soon. Take care.